Hey guys, what's up? In this video, I'm going to be talking about my upgrade experience to the iPhone 7. Stay tuned. So, why did I go ahead and upgrade to the iPhone 7 so late in the game? And B, what was my experience with upgrading? Let me explain. So, last Thursday, I was at Firehouse Subs for dinner and might have accidentally dropped my iPhone 6 on the floor. It's a tile floor. It shattered the screen. So I immediately started looking at options. Now, it just so happens that I am currently with AT&T as my cell phone carrier, and there's an AT&T store right next door to this Firehouse Subs. So I walk over there, and I'm talking to the guy. And the guy essentially tells me, here are your options. You can either go to the iPhone 7, or you could do the iPhone 6 Plus, 6S Plus or 6S, or the iPhone SE. Well, I was not about to do the iPhone SE. It's a downgrade from what I currently had, not an option. So I start looking at the iPhone 6S, and the iPhone 6S Plus, and the iPhone 7, iPhone 7 Plus. So finally, I make a decision, and we go to do it in the store. Now, keep in mind, this is now Friday. I had to leave the original AT&T store. I couldn't stay and do it then because I had a meeting to get to, so I had to live with the cracked screen for one night. Next day, so now it's Friday, I get up, I go to the AT&T store by my house, and they say, we can't do the upgrade because there is an upgrade pending on the account that is preventing us from doing the upgrade. And I couldn't figure out what it was until finally I walk out of the AT&T store. Light bulb goes off in my head in that, oh my God, I had an issue with my SIM card a while ago. What happened was when I activated that new SIM card, that SIM card never got marked as activated on AT&T's system. Meaning that as long as it was still marked as unactivated on their system, I could not use my upgrade. So I'm now on the phone with AT&T customer service. They're clearing out that issue. Go to the Apple store. So now I'm at store number 3. And that one went smoothly. I was able to get the iPhone 7 in black. Now I did not go for the jet black. And the reason for that was, A, it's a fingerprint magnet, and I hate fingerprints. It drives me crazy. So the less I have to see of fingerprints, the better. Number 2, you had to automatically go to the middle capacity. And while that was not that much more in price, I was not willing to do that because I was already getting a capacity upgrade going from a 16 gigabyte iPhone, which I had always had 16 gigabyte iPhones. I have never had anything bigger than a 16 gig iPhone. So just going from 16 to 32 gigs was a big upgrade for me. So I was not willing to go that next step into the higher capacity. And last but certainly not least, the only other reason I went with the black is it's matte versus the polish. I like matte finish. It's just me. So we get there, they go ahead, they get the transaction done, they bring the iPhone up front, which actually was pretty fast. I've upgraded at the Apple store before. My very first iPhone was purchased at an Apple store, and I just seem to remember it taking a really long time the first time I did it at an Apple store. Maybe it was just because it was the first iPhone I ever owned, so there was a little bit more setup to it. But all in all, it went pretty fast. We got it up and running. They updated the software for me from whatever it was running, probably like 10.2 or something, to 10.3, and I was out the door. I was maybe there for an hour. Now, keep in mind, I was there for an hour, but we also bought an Apple Watch for someone while we were there. So you figure the phone probably took about 30 minutes. So, not a bad experience. I did get Apple Care on this phone, so if I do manage to drop it, I will have protection on this phone. And I am also getting a case. That case will be here later today. Today is Wednesday, April 26th. So that case will be here later today. I will be doing an unboxing of that case, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys in the next video. I'm out of here. Peace!